In an assault by a suspected armed group in Niger, at least 29 troops were killed by the defenders. The ministry claims it was carrying out a military action against ISIL close to the border during the period with Mali, West Africa. The Nigerian military claims that it was in addition to the participation of outside specialists in this assault, which included 100 people. Combatants are all riding motorcycles, taking action to attack this gang of special operations group of the national security personnel that were on patrol. In the nation's north, a brazen assault is the most deadly assault since the 3 days of protests after the coup in Niger, grieving for the country, and this is a blow to the military junta in Niger. Arrived in power with the potential to restore since they took office, security has improved, or worse, if those experts are to be believed who are observing the Sahel. The situation has become worse rather than better, not just in Niger but also in nearby Burkina Faso and Mali. Recall that those three nations have united to create an alliance to collaborate in an effort to combat armed groups affiliated with, depending on what sources say, Al-Qaeda or ISIL. We can see on social media that there is an organization known as that has ties to ISIL. The Islamic State is what it's known as, the larger Sahara that has claimed ownership of this assault, and they've been making great progress in this region is called the Three Borders, where Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger are present share the border. Hence the military of Niger is now requesting assistance, not from France, who are in attendance but are not Americans. While it's a drone base, neighbors, yes, you claim that France is present, but only for a short time since you believe they had 25 troops there. The Niger troops will no longer be present, according to the preferences at the end of the year. What's the broader picture with the junta? Due to the presence of the French military, there are still American troops present. Everyone present to combat these armed organizations in this amazing Sahel area is now lawless. What happens after the French leave? The French are still present, and what's really fascinating to consider where the assault occurred, there were 2 French Special Forces battalions that may have stepped in and would have stepped in if there was still danger and collaboration between the two militaries' nations. Therefore, we may see firsthand the consequences of the coup, as clearly shown. Hence, in place of the Niger troops requesting this force, which was just a call to someone a few kilometers away, numerous Malian soldiers are present, kilometer distance the border, in an effort to get assistance to combat this escalating and developing disaster that this period is showing us. And then we must address this other actor. Take into account the mercenaries from the Wagner ensemble, which is now playing a sizable convoy of 90 trucks, is present. Yes, for the Malian troops, mercenaries from Russia are moving north, towards the Niger border. Okay, so a portion of the Wagner fighters fill the void in which the French troops will be, and they depart after them. If you love the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.